Today, I'm probably going to be beating this playthrough today. Also, so for the, so at 12:45, I'm going to do a raffle for giving away a copy of Factorio. At 1 o'clock, I'm going to do a raffle of giving away a copy of Factorio. And then at 1:15, I'm going to do a regular draw a name from all my followers, not even just who's here, for the 25 or 250 follower goal. I got the Steam code in the mail, so I'm going to be sending that to whoever wins that. So it's going to be a Factorio spectacular on this otherwise uneventful day. Okay, so so the first step, I think how I beat the game. So I have a few episodes on YouTube that are still coming out, so you might be confused of why I'm at this stage I'm at. So there's a couple things I've done since then. I have a lot of, if you look at the map, I have a lot of things going on. And I've researched all the way up to this guy. So this rocket silo, which gives you stuff for rocket silos. So in theory, this is how I will beat the game. This thing says in order to win the game. So I think it may be really easy, or there might be a few steps. So I'm giving myself plenty of time. So the first thing I need to do, I have the supplies I think I need for everything. So first thing I'm assuming I will need a rocket silo. So let's build that. Okay, so it doesn't take real long to build. Some of the stuff I was worried that it was going to take a really long time to build everything, but I guess not. A spectaculario. Factorio. Spectacularo. Yeah, I can't say it well. So the raffle is going to be for, it's 200 points each one if you want to enter. So if you don't already have those amount of points, one way you can get points, I think everybody here has those points. In fact, actually let me see if I refresh if it'll actually give me a subscriber count, or my watcher count. So if you don't have that many points, you can tweet out, and then before I do the thing, if you're short, you know, once per stream, I do the $100 point reward thing. Thank you, Pike Rise, for the host. Did we build it yet? Oh, we built it. Okay, so let's see. How big is this thing? And where is it? Here's a rocket silo. So it's big. So I might not be able to put it right where I am. Okay, let's move over this way a little bit. It's kind of it's a large thing. I'll put it right here. And then give it power. Okay, I'll give it power. You now have power. Oh, also the new version of my bot. I have two of these giveaways. Yeah, so I guess the other thing is also, so the second copy, this is Factorio, so if you already have it, I don't remember what I gave away last time, but this is for Factorio, the two games. If you win the first one, you're not eligible for the second one that I'm doing in the stream. Just to be clear on that. Okay, so here's what we need. Okay, so there's a few different things, I guess, as part of this process. Interesting. So there's a percentage. All right, so next thing we have is that there was, there's a satellite, which I thought is what I needed. What's in here? So this thing needs, all right, well, so we're going to give it a bunch of this. And then we're going to need rocket fuel, which we have, and we don't have any of these yet. So let's make some rocket control units. We can make a bunch. So we can just make a bunch now. And then I'm in my area here, so all these little drones are refilling me on stuff. So no risky bank. No, I can, well, yeah, I wouldn't advise it. I would suggest that you keep at least 400 points. But anyway, so I can, with a new version of the bot, I can actually rename those. So if I have time, I might rename it all to be, because it's redstone, so it might be related to, like, building contraptions or whatever. So it might be like you successfully made this trap or whatever, and so then you got some stuff. I get to be a bachelor this weekend. Haha. So if you win, then you can play Factorio constantly. I actually, every now and then, like, because I played this so much, that like I'll dream about, not like, if you can hear this sound here, or like when I'm under attack, it has an alert sound. Every now and then, like those, I'll have like those sounds in the back of my head. Anyway, so let's put in a bunch of those, and then we're still crafting these. So I'm glad I allotted enough time. Actually, I should, I could speed some of this up. Let me get a bunch of these from the network, and then let me cancel a bunch of these. So it can be filled up with already crafted green chips. Oh, I guess they also require, what are these things? No. Oh yeah, okay, so speed 1 chips, which I think I might have a stockpile of. Let's see. No, I don't. I make them here, but then I've been putting them in here right away to be crafted. So here's a couple I can steal. But otherwise, so let's actually change this out to be a provider chest, so that I can just be filled up with it. So passive provider chest. This is going to take a while. Let's cancel this. There it is. So passive provider chest. And then I can also say I want speed chips. So then this will make it. Maybe? No. It's missing stuff. You're missing, you need also a thing. Let me, I've been dreaming about painting a house. That's weird. Does your Minecraft... Oh, sorry. Okay. Where was I? I want to make a requester chest. Right here. So you, good sir, that's weird, will need to request the things you need. We'll give you a lot so that you can make a bunch. So then he's going to make those for me to shortcut, so I don't have to make the speed chips. Alright, now I think we're on track for... Oh, I don't have any... Where's my green chips? I wanted a bunch. Am I short on green chips in the network? Okay, so maybe I'll have to actually craft everything. Alright, anyway, where was I? Let's go over to our big rocket thing. If I were to have money, I would add a new garage. I like my garage. It's pretty cool. I wish it was a little bit bigger, I guess. I would also do the same. Alright, let's work on making these guys. So yeah, so some of these I can make without having to make a bunch of stuff. So I'll cancel that and then see if I can have more things delivered to me that I would still need. But so we're having those things be made. I guess we could also shortcut that a little bit. So let's do this. Let them put in the buildings. We'll set this to be for these guys. We'll set the requester chest to match. And then make this be this. So now these are going to request those things. We can have them get a bunch of each. I guess we'll have it lower in this because we have less of those. Cool. So now instead of having to craft them all ourselves, we can have robots do it. So let's give them some speed 2s, and then to make them go faster, I can give them speed 3s, or give them speed 1s. To make them go faster, I can give them speed 2s as a module. Of course, I'm short on what I need. So in fact, actually, let's not let's not request those. So now this thing will make the stuff we need to be able to do that. In fact, we have a bunch of blue chips on us. Wait, I thought didn't I increase these? No, I guess not. There. Now they will get more throughout all of these. I have lots of blue chips on hand. We're making the basement a game. Oh, cool. BRB customers. The wife and I were joking about winning the lottery and building a gaming commune with several houses. That'd be cool. All right, so we have one here. So now what I can do is actually just request. Oh, wait, no, actually, I don't even have to do that. I could. Well, I'll request it to myself, so that way I can be the person that drops them in. That can feel cool. So now I have some. Let's put in 7 and see what happens. Not much. What am I missing? These are optional modules. Oh, he needs 10. Okay, all right. So that would be a rocket part. We'll see how long this is going to take. I might have to automate this even further than I already have. This may be a longer process. I was slightly worried that it might be a longer process. We're 2 minutes away from the first game giveaway. All right. And, okay, so you're making the first one. It's pretty fast. I don't really have to worry about being too slow. Okay, so that's 1%. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we're going to speed this up. So we're going to do, I need another requester chest. And we want a stack inserter, power. We no longer need to hold on to these. We don't need these to come to us. We don't need these to come to us. We want a requester chest. Did I make it? Oh, it's making it right now. Oh, I'm making these still. Let's slap that. We want to do it ourselves. Requester chest. And one right here. So we can say requester chest. So I right click, hold down on shift, right click on this, paste on here. So now this thing is requesting the materials it needs to do that. Oh, and there's my alarm for the giveaway. So I'll do that in 1 second. I want to set this guy to gather up the materials it needs. And then we can throw this extra stuff we have right now in there. There you go. So now these things are making those. I already am making some of these other materials in other spots. So they're going to bring them in from the other places. And then they'll be moved into here. And then this will slowly craft them up. So meanwhile, you're back. Good. Just in time. So we're going to do a raffle. Start. 200. And then, so the first of the giveaways I'm doing this stream, there's the info. It started. So if you'd like to participate in the raffle, be a follower, have 200 points, and then do exclamation point raffle. And it's for the game Factorio, the one I'm playing, this amazing game. All right, so it's gonna be a really long time. What's this hold up here? Is it the? Yeah, it's the speed 1 ships. That's a shame. Are we making those? So they're being made here. They're not. It's not going very fast. Let's Oh, we can also increase. Oh, I already have that in there. So that's just slow. All right, so let's get some more things to make those faster. So we can come over here and we can make, let's paste in some more of the things to make speed 1 chips. Make that process a little faster. And actually we also have some on us. So we can go, or no, down here. So this is a passive provider. So I can automatically, well, I guess I'll just put them over here. So this guy gets these guys. This needs to be speed 1 chips. And then we'll make these requester chests. That didn't work. Okay. There, paste. So now this thing we'll increase that a little bit so they'll get a little bit of a surplus. So they don't have to wait all the time. Paste. Raffle. If you use better assemblers. Oh, that's true. It will go faster. That's a good point. Let me make... although those require... Yes, it's true. However, it looks like to make those, it requires 4 of the speed modules that we're trying to make to beat the game. So I feel like I might actually be better off making a bunch of the green chip, because that seems like what I'm short on. Let me put in the speed 2s in here. And then I will make a bunch of blue, green chips. The dog's snoring right outside my door. But I can make these manually. And then my system will bring me a bunch of the iron to make more. And then I guess I'll need copper as well. So I'll do that to get a bunch of surge of stuff. So we can make a bunch of these. And hopefully this is still at 1%. So this... we'll see if I beat it in time. Okay, there we go. Here's a bunch of stuff. So I'll make a bunch of... we still need the iron. Am I short on iron? Yeah, I don't have a lot of iron running down this belt. Hopefully I'm not out of iron. Because that would definitely slow down this process. Okay, well, I guess while that's running, let's go check on our iron. In fact, we might be able to... I forget which of my iron things is doing better. So let's go check out our iron. So is iron 4 a good... Or actually, wait, we have iron 5. Is iron 5 a good spot? Until time passes. Actually get on the thing. I've had too many times where I don't do that. And then go. It's also possible we have a traffic jam. I have some issues with traffic jams over here and there. So there might be that I have... My iron stuff is fine, but I have a traffic jam. Okay, so this place is good. So I will move more... let's make this be manual. I don't know what happens if I break it in a minute. Okay, so now we want to take anything that isn't running... All of my iron trains that are not running through... He seems fine. Okay, the traffic jam is here. So I need to fix that. Is there any, who else is stuck in that traffic jam? Iron 5 pickup. So we have a traffic jam over there. I need to get to the manufacturing. So actually where I already was. Let's go fix that real quick. I have some issues with my... These roundabouts are really cool. Coda, welcome. Or now welcome. I mean, you're welcome, I guess. That's, I would say welcome. Good job. So you have fuel. I want to get to passenger manufacturing until time passes and go. So there's a traffic jam. I need to fix a traffic jam. I put these roundabouts too close together. And so it causes problems. So. In later designs, I will have still have roundabouts, but not have... I can't have them that close together, otherwise it breaks. And is this going to run into the traffic jam? No. Okay, this is fine. Okay. So let's pop out of here. So in a little bit, we're going to have another one. I have another copy as well. The traffic jam I saw, I think, was up here. See, so that is... So it's up here. Okay. So let's head on over there. I think it might be up this way. And then that's slowing down our process. Okay, here's a traffic jam. Awesome. I'm so glad for you guys. Yeah, so this is a case where the roundabouts are programmed fine, but then they're too close together here. And so this train is waiting for this train to leave, and this train is waiting for this train to leave. So that's kind of a problem. I need to have some stoplights, which I need iron for. So let's just request stoplights. Get them from the network. Try and get our trains up and running so that we can actually get all the resources we need to beat the game. Waiting. I could probably steal with some from up here actually, because this is a dead end. So let's steal some stoplights from over here. Should be fine. I think that should be enough. So I'll add some more in here. It's gonna potentially cause a traffic jam in here, but I think that will be okay for the short term. Okay, so this guy will move forward. Now that guy can leave. This guy can come through just fine. There's another train. Please don't get stuck. Oh, okay. Everybody's working now. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. All right, good. Now we're back being productive. Sort of. What's happening? Why are you here? Why you stop? Okay, go. Everybody's happy? I think I need, oh, I'm missing one and exiting here. Interesting. So it actually waits till it's clear all the way down there. That's silly. So there's supposed to be one right there. So they don't wait that long. And then it's actually also put some in here. So they don't treat this whole thing as one big long thing that you can't be in. All right, and then while that's running, now we're sort of waiting for the rest of our stuff to process the iron. So if you run up here, we can see, here's my, I showed this in the last episode, but it's live during the live stream. I'll show it too. So this is my big smelting array. So train comes in here, empties out. It sends all of the iron through here to be cooked up, and then any copper goes along this line. So this is the copper side, and this is the iron side. Works pretty well. What did I want to make? Oh, a bunch of these chips. And actually, I don't want them to be on me anymore. So let's put that there. That should funnel them back to that other spot. All right, well, have fun. Bye, grass. All right, so doing good. Now we actually have some iron. These guys are sending the chips away. This doesn't do anything, I guess. Or this. Okay. So let's head on down to where we were just working on all this stuff. Check out how it's doing. We're up to 2%, everybody. Yeah, so we're still definitely needing these units, which are taking a while to generate. We don't have... Do we have a surplus of the things yet? No. Okay, so we're still bottlenecked on these guys. Okay, so let's do this. Wait for those. Okay. And then we'll copy this to all these. I don't know if that really worked. Nope, it did. Good. So now these guys hopefully will be making speed ones faster. And then those will be automatically dropped off here. To then create the rocket control units we need. And then if we need, just in case, if we need this, although now I don't have all those parts. I don't know if I need a satellite. I feel like I thought I would need a satellite, so I was saving up for that, but I might not. So I will assume I don't need that for now. We'll just make these. I will go ahead and make... What are we short on right now? Just green chips again. So let's actually ourselves make a bunch of green chips. What am I trying to do? Control click? There we go. That's what I want to do. So now we'll make... It's going to take a while. Make a bunch of green chips. So we can supply those. And then we'll try and beat the game. I'm trying to see, hoping I can do this in time. But, I mean, these all... I guess these aren't running up here. Or they are running. They are running. Okay. So we're not really short on green chips, actually. Now that I've freed up my trains from being stuck. So really, I just need more of those. So let's go crazy, so that we can try and get everything done in time. And I already have all these things in stock, so it's not like I have to wait till these things are made. So. We will try to beat the game. There we go. Now you can make a bunch of those. And then when you make them, they're available in here. And then they're brought down here. So now is there... Okay, cool. So now we actually have a bottleneck here. So let's make a bunch of those. So let's duplicate a bunch of those. I don't know exactly where the bottleneck will be after this, but we can put in a bunch of these. Just see what happens. Oops. So I have lots of robots all over the place. And they do all kinds of... They do my bidding. There we go. So now, potentially, this will be a faster process. Let's see. Oh, you know what that means? It means my phone alarm went off. So we're going to do another Factorio fraffle. Oops, wrong button. So everybody ready? Okay, go. And then info on the fraffle. So another copy of Factorio is available to followers who have 200 points and that choose to enter. So we're at 5%. We're getting there. So now, what's the holdup now? Do we have any bottlenecks? I can make all these be faster. Or at least until I run out of these chips. These are speed 2 chips. Alright, so we have a little bit of a missing blue chips over there. Let me see if I have any more speed chips available. Speed 2 chips. They're being made here and they're being dropped out here. So I don't have any. I guess I have some in these things. So we can head on over here. So the next series I do of this game is I'm going to do another one right after this, which is going to be like, now that I know the game a little bit better, how I'm able to do. Like, how well do I do? So I'm going to assume I don't need these chips anymore. So I'm actually going to hand feed these into here. He hasn't entered yet. Or he hasn't won yet. Anyway, so my next one I play is going to be, now that I know the game better, you know, how do I play through it? I might mess around with some of the settings, because you can mess around, like, right now I have it just set to the default for this. So I might change some of the configuration for the map. But otherwise, so then maybe after that playthrough, which might take a long time by itself, there's also multiplayer in the game. So it's possible I could consider doing like a multiplayer thing. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so we're gonna blue. I'll distribute a little bit more around. Okay, so we're just letting these guys build up. I think I'm already stockpiling some of the extra stuff. Oh, that's not what I want. I like how as soon as I do that, they shoot all over the place. These other things, like this rocket fuel, I believe I have a thing over here crafting those. Maybe. Yeah, over here. But I only have one thing because I didn't realize I was going to need a bunch. So it's possible I might need to get more going here. So let's put in some of the rocket fuel ones. Anyway, I don't know if I finished my thought. So the point is, is that there's multiplayer, and so I might consider down the road, like seeing if I can try and get multiplayer set up for it. So make 2 more of these be to be that. We want to copy this to the blues. To get more of those going. We'll go ahead and also copy this to a couple more of these just in case. And this is the requester. No, not close enough. And then what's this? Nothing. Oh, okay. So we'll make these. Oops. And the requester. There. So now we have more of that's being created, just in case I need those. In case I run out. And then let's go check out how our rocket ship is doing. So at 13%, I feel like we can. I feel like we're picking up pace, and I think we can do it. Maybe. So yeah. So now we're actually short on rocket fuel, or no? Well, we are short on rocket fuel. Aha. So we actually are out of that. So let's get more of that going. I mean, we just got some more of it rigged up over here, but let's go overboard. And then this is actually, we don't want to get out of the logical network, so I have to build it to the side here. John won! Congratulations, John. After the stream, I will hook you up with the code to play Factorio. Yeah! Okay. So we're going to make a bunch of fuel cells. I need them to bring some over. I don't know if I have a lot available, actually. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like we have quite a bit available. Cool. Yeah. And then the next giveaway thing is at 1:15. It's going to be for the Steam code, and it's going to be actually including all followers. So it's most likely not going to be people here, based on odds. But and I'll give them a day or two to respond to my message to them. In case they're like they don't really use Beam anymore. It's possible. So if they don't really respond, then I'll follow up with somebody else. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. We have to see how servers work with the game, and how multiplayer even works with the game. Like I don't really know what a multiplayer of this would be like. It might be kind of weird, but possible. All right, so how are we doing with... So these are pretty slow. So I will make more of them happening. Make it do it. And then, in fact, I'm going to make lots of those, so what I can do is just make a schematic of that configured already for that thing. Why do I have... Oh, I'm making a lot of green cells. Oh. Stop that. Is there a... There we go. So I can just highlight these, make it, and then I can just paste where it's already configured for fuel cells. To copy, are you holding? So yeah, I hold down on Shift, right click, Shift, right click, highlights it. Or wait, yeah, Shift, right click, so it highlights it in green. And then if I come over here, and then I can Shift, left click to paste. So Shift, right click, Shift, left click to paste. And then I was using blueprints there to actually just copy and paste this whole thing, if that's what you're asking. So the configuration between buildings is holding down on Shift, and then I use blueprints to be able to make it so I can do where it's already like these buildings, and then drones will place it down, and that's already part of the blueprints thing. Okay, so that's hopefully faster now. We might run out of these as well, so possibly we want to... so let's just change this to be the other one now. So we'll clear it out, make it be this configuration, and then we can put these guys in, but I'll rotate it so that these two chests here need to be within the orange. So we can just put these in around here. I'm going overboard because I want to make deadline. So those things will make a bunch of that stuff. Let's go ahead and head over to our rocket ship. How are we doing? 90%. What are we short on? We're short on rocket pods. Okay, so these guys again. So our speed modules are short, and that's because of the green chips. Okay, so let's make a bunch of green chips. Where are you taking them? No, I don't want you to take them over there. Fine. I have a lot of things that require green chips, so it's possible that it's making some other stuff. Okay, so maybe I'll make more things with green chips. So let's do that. Just so that we have enough. So green chips. And then you'll be requesting a bunch. And then we'll copy paste. There we go. So hopefully, and now we probably don't have enough for wires, so let's also do one for wires. The copper wires might be another bottleneck, possibly. So we're just trying to, I mean, this isn't the prettiest thing, but I wanted to try and beat the game. So do that. And then we can also copy this and paste into a requester chest, which then copies in the materials it needs to make it. Kind of cool. Oops. All right, copy this. There. So now I'm gonna make a bunch of cables, just in case. And actually, with all these, what I do is the output is I have a chest reduced in size so that it won't overproduce way more than I need at all. I mean, now that I have so many, that's now bigger. But the idea is that I won't produce this entire chest full of something that I don't actually need. It'll just be those 4 spots. So hopefully this helps. I have 720 logical robots, so there's plenty of dudes to fly around and move the stuff around. How are we doing? 19% still. Alright, so maybe now I will also manually craft some stuff. So we're short on these chips, these guys. So what I mean, I guess I could just make these. There we go. So I can make a bunch of those. It might be faster actually if I were to, instead of doing like craft all of them. No, there we go. So I could do just in sets of 5. So that way I could drop them into the thing every now and then. So I'll just keep on right clicking, which does 5 at a time. And then I can keep on throwing in some of those into the thing. Okay, so now we're up to the point where we're actually also making the wires, which is fine. Okay, I'm out of materials. Okay, good. So now we are making some of those. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. Right click does 5 at a time. Yeah. So yeah, left click is just 1. Right click is 5. Shift click is as many as I can make. So it'll queue up, you know, like it'll queue up making 500 wires and then 500 other chips. So it makes them all in one big batch. And then if you click over here, left click, it'll cancel 1. If you right click, it'll cancel 5. If you shift click over here, it'll cancel all of them. I wish work would pause during basket streams. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, it does for me because it's my lunch break. All right, so now we are making some over there. Let's make these also. And then over here. So I'll just throw in a bunch of these in here, and then we'll start making those chips because we need to try and get enough speed modules to be able to get these to be able to launch. So 21%. So I'll just start distributing these around as I get them. Oh, and it's time for the other giveaway. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the Steam $20 gift card. Let me make sure I have the latest. I had to build I couldn't find a way to get my followers, so I had to build a thing to do it. All right, so I'll grab everybody here. We will go to the pick a random name thing. And the winner is the unknown T Beast. Unknown T Beast is the winner. I will contact him or her via Beam. Give him or her a day or two to respond. And if they do, then I'll give them the code. Otherwise, I will redraw. Congratulations. All right, let's drop off some more of these chips. In some of these bins. And then what are these things waiting on? Iron. So we're short on iron again. Are my iron trains stupid again? Yeah, they're stuck over there. So where is that in relation to me? Just up here. All right, let's go fix these trains. You're slowing down my progress, guys. Yep, here's the stupid trains. You guys are stuck right here. Yeah, so same deal where this train is coming into here as another one's leaving. I didn't realize that would be an issue. I considered it, but I thought maybe it would be okay, but it's not. So that one actually has a thing there already. Interesting. So I'll need one here, I guess. And now it should clear. Hopefully. Are these trains gonna... Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, so if you go with a design like this, make these roundabouts further apart. Is what I found. Because otherwise, they start doing stupid stuff like that. So now I think I might actually start getting some more iron, and hopefully we can get this show on the road. Meanwhile, I am still crafting a bunch of the green chips, so let's work our way back to where we were just building everything. Take a look at our production Please don't run me over. So that train... Oh, this is actually a coal train. There. That's interesting. Okay, there's a train coming through with some stuff. Because this one doesn't have a lot. So the next one's copper. Okay, so we'll get some stuff. I don't really know why you're here. Well, I guess you do iron pickup. Okay. Well, you can just go away. Go away. No crash sounds. Smart. Yeah, true. I just need to program the intersections a little bit better. The roundabouts are cool. They're sort of versatile because that's this. So I can just paste these things by each other and I'll be able to have this network. But what I needed to do is have an in-between where they're actually further apart is what I've realized. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look to see how everything is doing. I don't think we quite have iron coming into the system yet, but we can at least load up these guys with green chips. So now I have a bunch of green chips. They're producing the speed chips. And you still haven't been... Oh, I've been run over. Oh, I've been run over. It's happened about 4 times now. I wasn't recording during any of them, but it was sort of running along and all of a sudden it kills you. Luckily, the quick save is fairly often. Like the auto save is fairly quick, fairly often. So I think I can click this, maybe launch it without being 100%, but we'll try and be 100%. Yeah, I've been run over. Okay. So we are producing some of those, which means we're going to produce the chips. Hopefully eventually. Here's some iron coming through. And once we have iron too, the green chips are being produced up there as well. Looks like we're getting iron because all these guys are flying like crazy up there. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry you missed it. Yeah, there's like an achievement guy. It's like watch where you're going or something like that. Anyway. How are we doing here? So you're making them. You're just a little slow about it. Yeah, there's also, I guess these also need blue chips that I don't have. I'm making, but the blue chips require red chips, and then it goes into blue chips. And I only have 3 of those things. Let's take a look to see how often. And so that requires those 2, and then also that chemical. How's our chemical doing for that? Oh, we actually have a lot of that. Cool. Awesome. It's interesting we have a lot of it here, but not here. Huh. I guess because this is pulling it out. Oh, interesting. Huh. So this has 2 outputs. It might be evenly dividing it between these. And so this battery is... so like it's coming out this direction and that direction. But like so here there's a lot in the pipe. And then here it's like empty. Interesting. Well, it's okay. I don't really want a bunch of batteries right now anyway. Okay. How you doing? 31%. Running out of time, guys. I might go a little bit long if it seems like I can pull it off. We can make a bunch more. Actually, what are we short on? So here we're short on these, which requires these. So it's the... So I don't think I'm really short on anything. I think it's just a matter of letting it run. Alright, see you, Coda. Yeah, I think we just need to let this run. Potentially blue chips is actually what we're short on. So let's check on our red chip production. Or let's check on our blue chips and see how that production's going. So you're not short on anything, you're just making it. Okay. Okay, so they're not short on anything. I just need to maybe make more of those, possibly. Oh, we're short on power. Alright, I can't make this in my pocket because I need that chemical. So what are you short on? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Oh, and in fact, we're not even short on red chips. Okay, great. So red chips we have plenty of. Blue chips we're making. So that's potentially a bottleneck, although it's a little harder to rig up more stuff because it uses up this. Let's we can run this over here, I guess, for some more production. So let's make some more blue chip production. So the input is on the top by default. So if we put this in, it's probably rotated already, maybe? Maybe not. We'll find out. So if I make this be... Oh, right now it's actually the wrong thing, but we'll change it in a second. So we want this to be blue chip production. Oh, good. Pipes at the top. So let's change this to require these. So I'll make blue chips faster, just to be on the safe side. With this setup, I see you're running a lot of solar. Yes. Are you still using steam? I have steam around, but I don't think I'm actually really using it. I think that the coal that used to be delivered to it is no longer functioning, probably. So it's all solar panels and then those battery boxes that you can use to store it. So let's take a look at my array. So this is let me open up my recipe book. So this is what I've been using. I found actually I need more of these things compared to how many solar panels I had. But yeah, so this is sort of what I was originally doing, where I have this thing here, I plop it down, solar panels with batteries that store it for night. But then I realized after a while that that's not really enough, and it seems like I can store more than I was actually. I could store more. That's like a bad ratio, basically. So then I did stuff where am I? Let's go north. Let's try and get north. Too many pipes. So I have a couple other spots too where I have it too, but I can show you what I'm. So I started building these things, which is just the battery buildings, to hold on to the charge so that I can make it through the night. So typically I can make it through the night right now, but I kind of even need more of these to really work right. In fact, we can do these. So I could just, I made a schematic for this, so I can just, in an open area, I could just paste a bunch of these. And then my automatic builder guys will build it. Because I was running out of power. So let's put in a couple of these just to make sure we don't run out of power. There you go. Oh, and I also have power armor, which is in a different episode that isn't. It wasn't a stream. I did that on the thing. So I have power armor. So as I walk around, these guys will actually build it from my inventory. I think I ran out though. No, I still have some. I guess the other guys are queued up, so other people are coming to deliver it. But this is my battery power area. I like drones a lot. I like being able to like have a schematic, drop it down, like perfect it so that I can rotate it and like it'll be tileable and stuff. So like this is the same sort of thing where it's a tileable thing where I have the rails all set up and everything's all good to go. The requester chest for ammo to deliver ammo to these. And then I have these things which are modules that I can plop on. Like, so here I can just drop this on. Right now there's a tree in the way, but I can just drop this on. And then that's like a more defended thing that's attached onto it. But it's outside of the logic area. So then in here I have a requester chest which actually collects the ammo and then delivers it via belt outside of the orange space. Can drones also cut down trees? Yes. So that's the most amazing thing, because cutting down trees takes forever. So let's actually go to where there's trees, so I can show you how cool this is. All right. The other things are crafting anyway without me, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's go find some trees. They need to be within the proper space. So I guess this over here should work good enough. So this is outside of the space, but for this demonstration, I will drop down another one so that my range is increased. So now that's my new space. So I can use the deconstruction planner to highlight all of this, and then this is also, there's a power line out there. I guess there's a power line out there, but that's fine. Like, so up at the top, it's telling me what it's actually chopping down. So there's a rock in front of my place and a bunch of trees. So I did that. I had a couple on me inside my thing, but now I have this army of dudes. And there's also bad guys here, so they might get shot a little bit in the process, but all of a sudden there's no more forest. It's pretty cool. And then they take all that wood, and then they bring it back to storage. So it's like what used to would be like an hour or like half an hour of you cutting down trees. You're just, I want to build here. There's this forest. I'm going to cut down trees for an hour. Instead, you can just highlight it. And then, I mean, I have 627 construction drones, which is the thing that cuts down and builds stuff and also repairs buildings. So already I have a huge stockpile of those. So as long as you have a bunch of them, you can just like, wipe out the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now I have all this wood that they will use to make power lines and stuff later. Right now they're basically going to stockpile it because I have way more wood than I need. If we look at this chest, can we see? We can't really see. I don't know how to do a search. But if you look at like this lists out, I guess within my logical network, I have 66,000 copper. That's quite a bit of copper. And a bunch of other stuff. I don't really know an easy way to see it, but I have 21,000. That's weird. 21,000 iron ore in storage. that seems silly. We should probably change that. Let's go down this way. And let's get some of that into the smelting network. So I can just run over here. This is the copper side. But if I come over here, okay, sweet. Awesome. Cool. Thank you for checking. Okay, so this chest here is where the iron gets dropped off. So let's actually make we can get that other stuff out of the system. So we'll make a requester chest. Make a few. And then we can change these chests here to be where it'll get the iron ore from wherever it is in storage. And then they'll actually smelt it up, so I'll have iron from that. Oh, I have a bunch already. Good. So we can replace all these. Change this to requesting iron ore. And then we'll just say a bunch. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. So now, in theory, a lot of iron ore is going to be delivered. So they're probably flying up to wherever the iron ore is right now. That's going to give me a hint that it might be each of these little nodes here I have 8 long like storage chests. So I have a huge storage network where it's sort of divided up all over the place. Originally I was clustering it just here, but I started putting it all over the place. So they are potentially going to go get a bunch of iron ore, is my guess, and then deliver it down here. Yeah, see. So they're starting to put it in here. So that'll help me get rid of that from the system. Do I have a bunch of copper ore too, or no? I can't tell. But I guess I already have a bunch of cooked copper, so I don't really have to worry about being low on that. But there you go. So now that'll be even more stuff I can cook up, and it will be good. So let's go check on our rocket ship. Don't let that train kill me. We'll let these 2 trains clear before I cross these roads. And is this a traffic jam? Feels like a traffic jam to me. Oh no, this actually isn't a traffic jam. This is by design. This train is taking too long at this empty. Yeah, so here's another thing. So this thing is no longer doing anything. So what I can do is I can use the deconstruction tool and just say I no longer need any of this. So then my drones, these ones that are flying with me, you can ignore those, but other ones are going to fly in and take care of it. Here I can say all the ones that are going to the stop. So iron 4 pickup is no longer doing anything, so go to iron 5 instead until you are full or time has elapsed. And then remove 4 from your queue, and then go to I'm sorry, ore, and then go to 5. Go. And then this guy, same idea. So change this to be 4. Time passes, or you're full. Let's go 2 minutes. I like to just, that way they're not there forever in case something weird is happening. Remove 4, go to 5. And then lastly, this train. So I'm clicking on this, tells you all the related trains. So I can say go to 5 until you're full, or until time passes. And then remove 4 from your thing, and then go to 5. So now there's no trains related to this thing. So I can just remove that station. And then that'll help hopefully clear up some of the backlogs. Because this here wasn't built the best. So as they're coming out of here, they have to go through this station to get somewhere. So it was 91,000 wood. Awesome. Yeah, I've been clearing a lot of forests. Yeah, it's a lot of wood. I do have some copper ore in the process. Interesting. I have 851 solar panels stacked up. It's a lot. All right, let's check on our rocket ship. How are we doing? 60%. So yeah, so we're getting there. I mean, we're gonna be running a little bit late, but that's okay. I'll just make up for it later on. In terms of work, because you're concerned about that. But we'll beat the game. We'll get there. So these guys are all going. I can't. Looking at it, trying to see if there's any bottlenecks. Potentially blue chips could be a bottleneck. What are we worried about? What kind of bottleneck do we have here? Yeah, so it's these things again. So blue chips seem potentially like a bottleneck. Power's a bottleneck. So potentially blue chips. But they're actually doing okay, I think. Your nickname is now Onceler, since you like to clear all the forests. Onceler. I don't know what that means. Onceler. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. So, we're just waiting on stuff to be made. Any other questions about my setup? Well, you have my attention. Yeah, so here's actually, so this theme engines, these are running. I have a couple of coal things that are dropping off coal, but the Onceler is the narrator and character in the Lorax. Aha. I gotcha. Yes, that does ring a bell. In fact, I watched a pretty good Good Boulderfist YouTube video of the reading of the Lorax. All right. So I think we're doing good. They're moving everything around. 65%. It's accumulating pretty quick. I don't know what happens when this is done. We'll find out if we have to do something else after that. I guess just in case, I could consider making a satellite in the meantime. Although they require a bunch of things I need to make the other stuff. So we'll assume that we... I mean, the satellites exist, and it's related to this. So this is to make the rocket. Let's make a satellite, just in case. So we need a lot less things. So let's get rid of a bunch of this and this. We do need 100 of those, so that's good. We don't need concrete. So we can drop the concrete into there so that they'll get out of my inventory. We don't need steel, so or at least as much. So let's drop it down to 100 so I can try to free up some space. My logic robots are all busy. Alright, well, again, we can just put it manually in something. Let's come over to the storage chest. Okay, there we go. We don't need these. Okay. So we do need 100 of this. We also need 100 blue chips. We also need 50 rocket parts. So I'll go ahead and get the stuff for that and then make it just in case I need it. I don't know. The satellite should be put into the rocket. Okay, so I feel like that's important. It's trying to send a satellite up into space. So I think we'll need to probably craft that before we're good to go. So I will need some more. I only have 50 right now. It says I have enough. Oh no, there we go. There's the other 50. Okay, so we're gonna get some supplies for making that as well. This one's already at 69%. We're accumulating the stuff. But yeah, so potentially if people are into Factorio and we want to see what a multiplayer server would be like, that might be a thing we could set up, possibly. Check my phone. %. How are we doing on everything else? So we're still waiting on a couple other things. Any questions about anything else? I really like this kind of modular thing, but I needed to include more space in between the roundabouts, and I relied too much on laser turrets, so I ran into a lot of problems with that. So that's why in this setup that I have here that I can attach, this one focuses a lot more on having the other turrets that have the upgraded ammo. And so so that helps quite a bit. The problem there is that this thing doesn't get built right away to bring in the ammo. So I think what I should actually have done is because they get too busy building everything else. So I should have had two versions of this. One, it'll put it down with the requester chest and then the conveyor belts. So that'll be in queue first. And so I can do them in stages so that they wouldn't build it slowly, and then there'd be no ammo to actually defend it and things like that. So not very good. but I would be interested in that. Oh, I got you. Cool. You're really not very good. Cool. Yeah, it might be kind of fun. You could have a train system. I mean, I don't really know how that would work exactly. I don't really know. Maybe I would see other people's multiplayer playthroughs and get an idea like how that sort of interaction works. Like, is it the same logical network? Like a lot of the different things I have, it might be weird. I'm guessing it's all sort of shared, but I'm not really sure. We might on that one. You might change it so that the resources are like extra plentiful, so that there's less issues with like running out of stuff. I don't know. Okay, do I have enough things? What am I short on? So yeah, blue chips. So there's quite a bit of things we'll have to... If we actually need a satellite, we'll have to bring in a blue chips. What is this right now? Nothing. Oh, actually, green chips. Or we're sort of short on for this. Okay. But they are producing pretty well. When there's power. Okay. 75%. We can do it. So we have enough. Actually, we don't have enough rockets yet, but we can make them. We have enough of the dirt stuff now, or low density structure rather. The picture looks like dirt to me. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. Doesn't seem like you are getting attacked as much. It's true. So what I did, I mean, I'm being attacked over here a little bit, and then over here. And then actually this thing is a problem because if my drones are over here and I tell them to build over here, they fly over. But I did a lot of pushback. So I built pretty big fortifications. And then for the most part, like, you know, I have these fortifications and I sort of go out with laser turrets to destroy the structures that are near them. So like there used to be bad guys here and here and stuff. So they were pretty close, so they'd go in a lot. Over here there's still quite a bit of combat, but this is pretty deep into my structure. So they have to get through, like this is the extra defenses thing I was talking about, where there's like laser turrets and gunners, and then they have to go through all of these, and these all have laser turrets and gunners and walls and everything. And so there's a bunch of different sort of areas of protection going through. Oop, wrong button. Some of this, I used to have more defenses in here, but I've cleared that out and put in these solar panels. And then eventually I was going to clear this out, but I decided I just want to beat the game. But I really do like this. I just need to have every other one not have a roundabout, where it would just be straight through. And then everything would work fine. So next time around, I'm planning on, I'll probably do drones a little earlier and do the schematics earlier. I feel like that'll be really good. And then trains possibly earlier also. I feel like I guess trains I did pretty early, but I might kind of rearrange how I do things with the technology now that I know like what's what. I feel like I might also increase the amount of resources per node, because right now it clears out pretty fast. It seems like. Yeah, the drones are a game changer. Like this is highly inefficient. I mean, it's working, but like if I had these things set up where I wanted to focus on these, and I use conveyor belts. I mean, I would not do what I did, where this whole thing was conveyor belts like crazy. And the drones are nice, but they're sort of inefficient in this way. All right, see you, John. Cool. So the drones are sort of inefficient in this way, where I mean, I have them upgraded so they can carry quite a bit at a time. But if I were to have these things in a line where it would like make these chips, drop off the chips into here, you know, or whatever, like if I actually just had them run into each other, it'd be more efficient as opposed to having these guys fly around. I have a lot right now. You know, if you have enough drones, it works out. But I mean, I have 720 logical drones, and they're all busy right now. Like I'm moving around so much stuff. So they're nice, but they also cause a lot of power. Like this thing, if I look at my power grid, so the things actually take up a lot of power right now. I have also a lot of laser turrets. But like this, the second, so lots and lots of laser turrets. The next thing are all these data ports. They take up quite a bit. But all right, let's. How are we doing on? So we have one blue chip. Okay. Can we make blue chips? Oh no, that's right. You have to make them in the thing. So then what I might do is once I have enough, I might tell all these guys not to have blue chips. Or at least maybe I'll steal them. Can you make a drone? Make more drones? Is there a... no, as far as I know, there isn't. The only reason I'm not making drones right now is because oh, what's this? Produce 50 processors units per hour. Okay, so great. I'm awesome. So here's my make the logical drones and make the construction drones, and then they both get this stuff in the middle. But I've rotated both of these just to stop them from making them because they were making a lot, and I felt like I had enough. So if I were to lose a bunch for some reason, I could rotate either of these two, and then these guys will start kicking on and then producing a whole bunch. But for now, I have them stopped, and I have these things. These things are maxed out for making the components you need. So we're getting there. I might steal some of the blue chips from over here, maybe. So one of these guys had a bunch. Yeah, you don't need that many. You can just have a couple. So we're closer to having enough for what I want. What about you guys? You guys have extra blue chips? Oh yeah, look at this. So we can make one now. So we can just put the blue chips back in the network. Why do we have all this stupid concrete still? Our network is too full. Here, let me let's dump some of this concrete. There, concrete's gone. And we don't need engines. Okay, so we have a satellite. Okay, cool. So then I think we're just waiting for this, possibly. 80%. We can do it. We're low on power. It's not very. It's like at the end of the night, when like we kind of run out, and then my I start having problems with them attacking my outer defenses and stuff. Whoa, I really zoomed out there. So that, I mean, as they're attacking me, it uses up power from the laser turrets. But okay, guys, come on. $81%. Yeah, I like this game quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Oops. It seems like a button, but I don't want to click it if it's going to make me fail. I don't know how you keep all this straight. Yeah, the main thing is like my whole train's network clogging up. Like this guy, you know, he's fine. So if I kind of look at him and they're like stuck near an intersection, He's fine. So he's in line. Yeah, they're all at iron 5. He is dropping off ore. That's fine. Iron 5 pickup. Oh, there's a big backlog. Like, so here, along this whole thing, there's, like, trains that are waiting to pick up iron ore. But it looks like we don't have any train hold-ups or whatever. Okay, cool. But, like, I started adding in, like, more train stations around. In my other designs, I might have sort of modules that I can have those things, but where it's set up where it already has, like, a passenger train set up. I'm going to do a lot more sort of blueprints and schematics. I mean, I already did a bunch, obviously. I have... So my earlier stuff are just defensive stuff. And then I have this one, which isn't really... this isn't set like have something like this where I can say I'm going to get a bunch of ore and here's where a train will pick it up. So something like that, but more generic. Then there's the smelting everything blueprint. Some of these ones where I didn't have enough stuff on me, and so I could use this to just like plan out how it was going to be set up, but eventually the drones would fill it in. I have my mine up this whole section. A couple of like portable defensive lines. This is one of my earlier things where I was trying to tile this out, but it wasn't really tileable very easily, so I had random problems with that. And then my building stuff, and then this is my when I'm producing too much thing, like I'm collecting stuff, but then not really like shipping it out yet. I don't have a train to do it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, here's a. So this coal mine that I don't actually have it hooked up to a train at all. Can I get by this? No. So this is all these chests are steel chests filled up with coal. It's there's so much coal from this vein here. In fact, actually, these ones are out of power. Interesting. There. Now you have power. Now I'm gonna have even more coal. So I can get rid of these guys. So I think it's all mined up in there. So there's just one little strip there. But otherwise, this is all from just this one coal deposit. And I don't need this. Like, I have other coal things that are set up. But so this whole setup here where it's like stack inserters, steel chest all the way down was just... so if they fill up, then I could just go to my recipe book. And then I can say, okay, well, let's go ahead and throw down another one. And then the drones will build everything. So it's a way to, like, just take everything out of here, move it into chests, that then if I need to, I can rearrange and move things out later on. No. I like the drones, and I like these different, like, schematics and all these different things. Let's go check in a rocket. It's like, it looks like an anthill. It's, when you zoom out, it's like, it's crazy. Oh, launch. Ready? Everybody ready? So, I'm assuming I need to put a satellite here? Yes. All right. Let's drink some water. Okay, I'm ready. Launch. Finish the game! Achievement get! Let's look at my stats. So, big biters. Oh, these are kills. I've killed quite a few guys. Defender, too. I don't know what that means. I killed a lot of bugs. Time played. 85 hours. 34 minutes. 52 seconds. One playthrough. Partly is like I was just having fun messing with stuff. So I wasn't like trying to get to the end achievement and beat it, but now I did. And I didn't do cars, I didn't do tanks, I didn't do logical wiring. You know, so there's still stuff in the game that I didn't even touch yet. 85 hours. Partly I was also like, if I had things automated, I could let it run and go do something else. I wasn't actually sitting here for 85 hours, but yeah, wow, 85 hours. That's a lot. It's well worth it. I hope you guys enjoy. Those that won today. Let's say finish. Leftover rocket noise. Well, that being said, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for following and being part of my streaming fun. I will contact the winners after the stream to give you your stuff. Monday, I forget what Monday is. Because of PAX South, it's a little bit of a different week. So I'll have to see what my schedule is going to be like for which things I'll be playing when. But I'll be playing this some more on a new playthrough. Hope you enjoy that.